Welcome back to the Dragon Den. My loyal Dragon Knights, King of Dragons 5000 is back with another action figure review. Today I'll be taking a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive Bucky Barnes as Captain America. So here we have Bucky Barnes posed and out of the packaging, but before we have a look at the figure, let's run through his accessories. Bucky Cap does come with 2 pairs of hands, the Captain America shield, a gun, and a knife. Other than that, Bucky Cap does not come with any other accessories, so with that out of the way, let's move on to his details. Many years have passed and it's about time Hasbro updated their Bucky Cap mold. And I have to say, this is a very impressive Marvel Legend if I have to say so myself. The head sculpt on Bucky Cap is really impressive and I love the metallic blue plastic that went into this figure. The pearlized A on his mask as well as the flesh tones are painted really well, and I love the ears poking out of his mask. That marbleized blue plastic does continue on the rest of the figure's torso, but it's not as bad as you would think. The blue plastic looks exquisite here, and I love the pearlized star on his chest. And underneath this metallic blue plastic we do have this really nice deep red and pearlized white on his stomach. Continuing on the back, that beautiful blue looks really nice, and we have another pearlized star on his back. His shoulders are done in the same blue plastic with that same pearlized star just tampoed on his shoulders. The rest of his arms are done in this really nice black plastic, however there is an obvious line on his forearm. And then we do get these really nice deep red gloves which look fantastic with some really nice sculpt work to them. The utility pouches going around his waist look impressive, and I love the fact that there's a place to store his knife and his gun. And a little bit of a surprise from Hasbro, they actually painted the buttons on all his pouches. The rest of his costume is rather plain, with it just being this black plastic going from his waist all the way down to his boots. But the muscle striation in his legs looks fantastic, and I love the fact that you can see all that muscle definition. Taking a look at his boots, he is wearing the Buccaneer style Captain America boots. However, they are done in this glossy black plastic, which is a nice contrast to the flat black used on his costume. And I love the fact that there are some treads on the bottom of his boots. So despite having somewhat of a generic costume, there's a lot of nice details on this Captain America. The stars and stripes on his costume are nicely sculpted, which is surprising coming out of Hasbro. So with his details out of the way, let's get Bucky Cap posed to our usual suspects. Here we have Bucky posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Mattel's WWE Elite Series and Mezco's 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. The Lightning Collection White Ranger and the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And finally we have Bucky Cap posed next to the original Captain America. So overall the scale here on Bucky Cap works perfectly for the rest of your Marvel Legends collection. And the fact that he scales well with Steve Rogers is an added bonus. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's move on to his articulation. Bucky has a double ball joint in the head, butterfly joint in his shoulders, arms go out to the side and do a full 360, swivel at the bicep and a double hinged elbow, swivel hinge at his wrists, he has an ab crunch and a swivel at his waist, legs do kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. He has a double bend in his knee, swivel at his boot, hinge in the ankle, and forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So Bucky Cap here does have the new style of Marvel Legends articulation, and it actually works for this character. So with the articulation out of the way, let's actually get Bucky Cap posed for my final thoughts. Getting the Marvel Legends Bucky Cap pose for my final thoughts, I have to say Hasbro's done a really good job here with this figure. Bucky Cap has been a character that a lot of people have said needed an update, and I am really glad Hasbro waited till they made a brand new mold for it. There was nothing wrong with that old body at the time, however updates are always welcomed here on the Dragon Den. The fact that Hasbro went the extra mile to actually sculpt the detailing in his suit shows that they are paying attention to what customers want. Add to it, the paint job is really clean. I really can't see too many flaws in his paint. My one and only nitpick about this figure has to be that marbleized plastic. Though it is very impressive and vibrant on the blue parts, the added parts on the shield look very bad. Rather than actually painting the shield, Hasbro went the route to make the shield out of a marbleized red plastic, and it really does show on his shield. It's not a big deal seeing as how I have other Captain America shields lying around, but it's something that Hasbro really needs to stop doing with metallic colors. Another drawback to this figure is that he is a Walmart exclusive figure, so if you're unable to get him from Walmart.com or find him in stores, you're gonna have a difficult time adding this new Bucky cap to your collection. If you're lucky enough to find Bucky cap at Walmart or get him off Walmart.com, I really do say add him to your collection if you're a fan of Marvel Legends. He'll look amazing posed next to Steve Rogers, and who doesn't like Bucky as Captain America? So with that being said, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out all my other Marvel Legend videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my fellow Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm King of Dragons 5000 reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.